early for them. And another player to watch for sure coming off the bench, Philippe Fleury. He had a flurry, as I'd like to call it, yesterday. Hot start off the bench, 13 points in the first quarter. And he poured in a game-high 26 points in the loss. He converted 5 of his 12 attempts from downtown. All right, we're about to be underway here. Set for tip-off as the referees.
Easter Sunday basketball, Dom. Let's get ready. Let's go. Let's go.
Get it in the crowd. Get it. The seats are getting filled up once again. Basketball is very popular here in Montreal. Ready for the jump ball in this first quarter. Have a good game, everyone, here on BSL TV.
Yeah, you really said it for the case of Montreal, being the last team in the league and still having good crowds.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You're right about that. If we're looking at the playoff picture, I mean, 7 wins and 12 losses. We're looking here at the winning percentage because not every team is playing the same amount of games, and it's looking really not great for Montreal, but you got to play every game and try to win it anyways and give the fans what they came to see, which is a win. So let's hope for a good show today.
Well, I mean, they're still not eliminated yet, so anything can happen. Let's hope.
Yeah, they're counting on other teams' failures, but they have to take care of their business here. And the jump ball set to happen, and the Titans win the opening tip. And here we go. First possession here. And we have a jump shot being taken by Rayson, who misses it. So Montreal gets back on the other side. Antoine Mason leading the charge, handling the ball right now.
Clearly, without Hollis, you see that they have a difficulty establishing themselves offensively.
For sure, that first possession. All right, here's Dominic Welsh to Fortin for a 3, and he misses that one. Short-rimmed it.
Pushing up the pace here.
And D. Barnes on the other side, nothing but net on that 3-point shot attempt. And it's 3-0 early on for the visiting team, the Titans.
See, as Mason is trying to set the play here.
And Antoine Mason looking around. He's going to take it himself here. Isolation, one-handed shot. Almost goes in, but it doesn't get the friendly roll.
I feel that we're going to see a lot of ISO today from Mason.
That's his game. And the ball's moving around here. Anthony Lee with the turnover. 3 seconds in the key, I believe.
I feel I didn't see it though, man.
Well, that's what the referees saw, so you gotta take their word for it. Okay, early on in this game, Montreal trying to get on the board here. Livy giving it up to Fortin. Mason, top of the key, getting inside, making a tough pass. Fortin still grabs it. Well, she has that open shot, but gives it up. And Livy stepped out of bounds there.
He stepped out of bounds. I feel Mason should have made that pass quicker as the pick and roll was right there. Took a little bit too much time to make that pass.
All right, to inbound the ball now. Very, very dangerous player offensively. Lightfoot. Jaquan Lightfoot gives it up to the point guard. Raylan Rayson with the ball, giving it up. Mid-range shot for Barnes, who made that first shot. And we're still at 3-0. Almost 2 minutes gone by in this first quarter. And here's the Mustang with the ball, gives it up to Fortin, who's going to drive inside.
A little Ezzy from the big man there. That was beautiful.
And he gets on the board here. Nice little shot attempt. And here's Rayson handling the ball, getting double teamed. Lightfoot going to work on the inside on Fortin and gets the little hook shot to go in.
We're going to have to play some solid defense today, Dom.
Especially on him, eh?
Especially on him, yeah.
And Lundele open for 3, and he can't convert that one. Tired legs maybe early on in this game.
Feels like it.
And here we go, Rayson again, directing traffic. Rayson giving it up to Williams Jr. on the inside. Lightfoot loses the ball. Good defense on that possession, right?
Yeah, definitely. They're looking for Lightfoot. You see it. Fortin has a lot of job on his hand today.
All right, here we go. Mason handling the ball now. Going on the inside and gets a little layup to go in. Uses the bank. Nice use of the backboard there, right, Sleege?
A little nice use of the backboard. Definitely get your legs in because you're going to need some today. So it's like to get from the jump.
All right, here's Lightfoot handling it up top, giving it to Barnes for another mid-range attempt, and it's good. He's cooking, folks. Good start for Barnes, and the Titans have a 7-4 lead, so 3-point lead.
Let's see the next possession. Are we looking for 3 ball or still no penetration?
Mason
Great.
with the penetration and heading to the charity stripe for 2 attempts here.
I like that. I like the aggressivity. That's also another point where Montreal shown some little improvement for the free throw line there.
Oh yeah, definitely. As of late, they've been making them, but let's not jinx them. Hopefully.
Yeah, I hate when that happens, when you jinx them.
Yeah, I do that quite often, so I'm not saying anything here. And first one is no good.
Oh man.
Well,
it's okay.
Happens. And Mason, second attempt. All right, so we have a 2-point deficit that Montreal is staring at right now. Rayson getting guarded, well guarded by the most 10, gives it up. Anthony Lee, Dexter Williams actually. And now it's Anthony Lee.
Protecting the key. Well done.
At the baseline, and Welsh with a nice strips the ball from him. Welsh on the other side, giving it up to Livy. Livy on the inside, making his move. Corralled by a crowd. Fortin with a little easy shot inside, but can't make it.
No, we got to make these buckets. These are easy shots that has to go in.
Points in the paint. We've spoken about it before the game started. Rayson open for 3, thinks about it, takes it, but short rims it. And on the other side, Mason pushing it, going on the inside, trying to get the foul, but does not get the call. And we have a foul against Montreal.
Well, it's good. Montreal definitely has this aggressive mentality. Got to attack the rim, get to the line, see where it brings us. Because there's been a lot of tight games that we lost by like a 3 or a 4, 5-point margin. Not yesterday, but
yeah, no. Often they are tight games. So here's Lee. A little mid-range shot is off, and foul on the rebound there against Montreal. So the fouls are piling up early on here. Montreal has to be careful not to put Kitchener in the bonus too early in this quarter. You don't want to give easy points.
no, I never want to give easy points. You definitely have to be careful. Like we said, these are the points that can make a difference between a win and a loss.
And here's Lightfoot with the ball, making his move on the inside, driving, tough one-handed shot, a hook shot, and he celebrates while flexing his muscles at his opponents.
The energy, still a slow start to the game, but I feel like the guys are just, like I said, getting their legs in. Maybe some of them had a little Easter dinner before.
And Dominic Welsh on the inside misses that tough attempt. And now we're looking at a 9-5 lead for the visiting team. And Barnes in transition, open three. He's confident, but he misses that one. And Livy comes up with the rebound.
Good game right now. We have a 4-point difference. Mason, are we looking for the same? No.
Livy open for three. He's been hot lately, folks, and he splashes that one home.
I thought we were looking for a little isolation, but proved me wrong with a great shot.
And on the other side, Lee on the inside easily puts that one in. Gives his team a 3-point lead with about 6 minutes and a half to go in this first quarter on this Sunday. All right, here's the Mustangs. Going to pull that three. He's going to make that three. All tied up here, Sleege.
All tied up. I see some action at the bench here. Maybe a little substitution coming in.
And yes, you are right. We're going to see Mambi Diawara come in after the timeout. And also Tafari Beckford, who just came back from injury a couple of days ago and has been making his presence felt on the court. So all tied up here after 6 minutes being played. What do you think of the Montreal's play so far?
Well, I mean, you have a team that's coming in on a third straight game, 3 days in a row. You're tied in the first quarter. I mean, you can ask for better.
And very, very small sample size so far, folks. But let's take a look at it. We're talking about turnovers before the game. Well, Montreal only has one, and the Titans have three. So that's That's a good thing to start the game for sure.
Well, most definitely a good thing. I mean, I'll be honest with you. It seems like Montreal has more energy than the Titans coming in this game, and maybe it helps having 3 games in a row when you come off a break. So
that's true. Got to watch for Demetrius Barnes, as he already has 5 points, and Lightfoot perfect from the field, 2 of 2, 4 points already. And on our side, we have 3 players with 3 points: Lundele, Demoston, and Mason.
yeah, I'm looking for the points to be spread out throughout the whole lineup for Montreal. Actually, with what we're used to, in the exception of Mason. But yeah, we're looking a lot more points in the paint. So I'm really looking for Fortin today to be more dominant in the paint.
Right.
As he's now part of the starting 5, coming in the season. So.
And the game is about to start again. In this first quarter, the crowd is filling up.
Yeah, still a good crowd on an Easter Sunday.
Yeah, for sure. It's a week. It's a day where a lot of folks would like to spend their time with their families, but you can come here and spend your time with your family. Still 2 more home games to come in April, 1 next week against the Rogues. So
always fun time at Centre Pierre Charbonneau.
For sure. All right, Levy to inbound the ball to Mambi Diawara, the point guard coming off the bench, who's had very solid play as of late, defending, passing, scoring. And here he has the ball top of the key, looking to make his move, dribbling, passing it to Mason. Mason gets the pick by Levy, and he finds the seam, and he gets the contact, and he's going to go for 2 more at the line.
That's good. Keep attacking that zone defense from the Titans. I noticed that they double-teamed Diawara, and then they settled back to that zone defense, but you have to attack it, get these fouls.
Nice breakdown there as we look at Mason taking his first attempt, which is good. I didn't jinx him there, finally.
I usually like him when you jinx them. Usually it's good things happen when you do that.
Oh, man. All right, Montreal have their first lead of the afternoon, I must say. And halfway through this opening frame here.
We'll take it.
For sure. Second free throw is good. Nothing but net there. Pure form.
Pure form. Nice stroke of the ball right there.
All right, here's racing. And we just saw Darian Jones come into the game. He's got the ball right now, top of the key.
There's a mismatch inside with Lightfoot.
And here's Williams Jr. with the ball, giving it on the side to Rayson, who's going to drive and give it back. And Williams misses that 3. Transition on the other side. Mambi has the ball, gives it to Beckford, who's a confident player. He drives it, gives it up to Lundele at the 3-point line, who hesitates, goes on the inside instead of taking the 3. Misses a tough shot there.
That was a tough shot. Well-contested shot from the Titans.
Here's Rayson on the other side, giving it up. Acrobatic layup that is being put in to the rim by Michael Bruce. What a shot there.
Well, that's why I coach kids, right? And I keep telling them it's important to cut to the basket. You cut to the basket, get those chances. Nice cut.
And what about that finish there? Very acrobatic, right?
Well, yeah, that's definitely nice pass, nice set play.
And Mambi with the offensive rebound there, but couldn't get it to go in. And now Montreal's all tied up with Kitchener, the league's best team. And on the other side,
2 beautiful dimes.
Dexter Williams on the inside for an easy deuce.
Someone's getting ready for this game. We have to watch for him.
All right, here's Mambi Diawara with the ball, double team to Beckford. Amari Haynes, who just came into the game, taking that 3 and missing it.
Now we're going back to these old habits of taking these shots, those long 3s. We need to attack the basket.
And here's Bruce with the ball, handing it back to Jones. And on the inside again, another cut. And again, it's Dexter Williams.
And there you go, 6-0 run, 3 cuts. And it feels like just with this lineup of Montreal, we need to... Let's see Mason, okay.
Mason almost loses the ball, tries to corral it. We're going to have maybe a jump ball. 4-point deficit now for Montreal. And, whoa, Mason looks like he's hurt. This is not good news for Montreal. A player who's been playing so well as of late, and you hate to see an injury, whoever the player is, actually.
Yeah, these pileups are always dangerous when guys are diving for balls and stuff like that.
Hopefully it's nothing too serious, as Mason is definitely grimacing. It looks like he wants to stay in the game. Oh, there might be some subs being made. He might come out here. And he does.
think that was a scheduled sub. It has nothing to do with the incident. Oh, hold on.
Well, wait. Maybe he's staying in after all.
Oh, man.
So we have Brandon Belodi coming in. Or nope, there's a little bit of confusion on who's coming in or not.
Oh,
Dominic Welsh. Oh, yeah, because of the jump ball.
Yeah.
Well, Dominic Welsh still in. Mason's still in. Limping a little bit, but maybe it's his hand, actually. Yeah, I think somebody landed on his hand. That's not good news.
Well, it's not a shooting hand, but we'll
monitor.
Yeah, monitor the situation.
For sure. All right, 4 minutes to go.
This actually is a shooting hand.
Yeah. About 4 minutes to go in this first quarter. Montreal trails by 4, and Mason jumped too early there. Referee puts up the jump ball, and Corey Boyd, former Toundra player, in the game now for the Titans, setting a pick for Racing. And here's Jones pulling that shot, missing that shot. Rebound goes to Williams, right in his hands. He has a hot hand, but can't make that one. And Mason with the rebound. Let's see how good he's feeling after that, falling on the ground. He gives it up to Mambi. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Mambi Diawara dribbling and pulling that three and making it. Swish.
Good. I was waiting to see what was going to happen because, like I said, I'm looking forward for Montreal to attack the basket, just like we started the game. Now we notice that we have.
Here's Corey Boyd. That was a man's jam, one-handed dunk with revenge on his mind.
Welcome back to Montreal, Mr. Boyd.
Thunderous jam, and on the other side, Beckford quickly responds with a two-pointer of his own.
That's it. That's what we want. We want to keep up the same pace. Oh, that was all ball.
Wow, quick pace on both sides, and they're racing. I don't think the referee saw all ball there.
It felt like all ball from where I'm sitting, but you know,
different angles, different views.
Different views.
All right, tight game so far, low scoring-ish type of game. 19-18, 3 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Oh, it was also. I thought it was be called on the floor, but
seems like no. He was going up for a shot. That's what the referee saw. We're gonna see more subs now after this first attempt. First one is good. 2-point cushion for the visiting team, and Marc-André Fortin back in the game. Also, Brandon Belodi coming into the game.
With Fortin, I think the pace of the game is going to slow down a bit, maybe in the advantage of Montreal.
Second one, as the crowd is booing, is good. Rayson's not bothered by the crowd. He's a professional. All right, 21-18. Beckford handling the ball here, giving it up to Fortin, top of the key. Mambi, after making that three, is going to go up for an alley-oop, and Fortin just misses that dunk.
Beautiful play, though. Well-designed play.
And Racing just pulls that three in transition and hits it. Two. Oh, yeah, it was a long two. Old school shot. Long 2-point attempts. Mid-range. Jay. Belodi open for three.
Yes.
Makes good on that one.
You can't miss these. Great play by Fortin setting up the screen. Giving the space for the shot. Beautiful.
That was Cash. And here's Racing. Dribbling, giving it to Boyd. Boyd. Going to try to move in on Fortin. Wild shot and corralled. The rebound's corralled by Belodi.
Feels like Boyd is motivated today.
For sure. Looks like it. All right, here's Mambi driving on the inside with two players defending him, but gets a foul called in his favor. And I believe he will head to the line here. Lots of free throws early in this game for both sides, actually.
Well, last game the Titans came to Montreal, there was a lot of fouls. Also, a very physical game.
Yeah.
It feels like as the more the game is going, the more physical it will be.
For sure. All right, Mambi, the local player, stepping up to the free throw line to cut the deficit. And second free throw is good. Nothing but net there. Good form, eh?
Good form always. The free throws are going in, where Montreal was actually had a lot of difficulties throughout the season, but improvement as we see.
Oh, for sure. Here's Corey Boyd, former Toundra player. giving it up to Malsby, and then Malsby gives it up, gets it back, and almost loses it, and he does. Turnover, forced by Montreal.
Montreal playing solid defense, Dom, helping them out, creating turnovers from Titans.
And we have a timeout on the floor right now. So if you want to catch up on all the action you missed, be sure to sign up for the BSL TV League Pass. For $49.99, you'll be able to follow your favorite teams, watch games, and play them back if you missed them live. Join our team and watch yours at bsltv.tv. And also, if you want to hear what the coaches and players thought about tonight's game, well, you could tune in to the BSL TV postgame show, get the game from their point of view, and more. All right, winding down to the end of this first quarter. Pretty tight contest so far. What do you like, what do you don't like?
What I don't like is that we're setting up for the three-point shooting mostly. What I do like is that we're playing some solid defense, but I also like when we're more aggressive in the paint.
So far, I mean, I'm sure Coach Buckley's pretty happy with his team as far as three-point shooting is concerned. Friday they hit 19 of 30, which was their best shooting display of the season, but today they're already 4 for 6, so that's very solid, 66%. I don't know if they can sustain that, but I mean, that's very solid to start, and the visiting team only has 1 make, 1 of 6.
And the other team is still leading by 1 point, so, you know.
Yeah. Points in the paint, points in the paint.
Points in the paint, defend the paint. We need to be more aggressive in the paint also. More offensive rebounding. I mean, it's a difficult task to ask after 3 games in a row, but it has to be done now.
For sure. Well, they're protecting the ball. Montreal are only 1 turnover so far after having 6 in the first quarter yesterday. So, good start on that end, and forcing 4 turnovers for their opponents. So that's going well. That department's going well.
Let's finish strong for the next 2 minutes.
Here we go. Mambi handling the point guard duties, giving it up to Beckford. Beckford looking at Welsh. Welsh being guarding on the outside. Belodi gives it up to Diawara for another 3-point shot. And Belodi tries to grab the rebound, and he can't grab it. So it goes the other way. As Montreal staring at a 1-point deficit. Malsby, a good shooter, good scorer off the bench. And he drives and turns it over again. Second turnover of the game for him. Mambi, who can steal the ball easily. And on the other side, Welsh, one-handed dunk.
Nice play by Diawara. We had a man passing in the lane, but didn't make the pass, settle for the backhand pass, and opened up the lane for him. Beautiful.
And here's Malsby, trying to redeem himself after those 2 turnovers. He gets the ball back, gives it up again to Bruce. Michael Bruce with the ball, number 30. Malsby for a 3, a deep shot. Front rims it. A little short on that one.
Let's keep him outside. They're shooting poorly from the 3. If that helps us, why not?
Mambi. And here's Forte on the inside. Nice cut, nice pass. And Belodi makes it, and it's an and one. The crowd's so loud we couldn't even hear the whistle.
Beautiful. Like I said, if you attack the basket, you see Titans have a lot of difficulty protecting the rim right now. So and here we are, up 3 points.
Very solid few minutes of play here from Montreal, for sure.
Let's not settle for these threes. Keep attacking the basket, keep possessing of the ball throughout the game, and I mean that's the key to success right now.
I think the key, as you're saying, is not settling for them, but if they have a good open shot, as most of the ones they've had today, then you have to pull it still, but you have to have a nice balance of 3s and 2s.
Just don't force it. It's just mix it up.
Don't play hero ball, and the free throw was missed, unfortunately. But a 3-point lead for Montreal, less than a minute to go, actually 30 seconds to go. One of the last possessions of the quarter, and Mosby can't make that, but Boyd, he's there to get the rebound, and he can't get the put back, but he does get a trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, showing a lot of emotions there from the call. Did he get a technical? Yeah, he got a technical.
Did he really?
Yeah.
It would mean Montreal got a technical foul.
Yeah, Dominic Welsh, he reacted to the call.
Oh.
I don't think the ref liked the reaction much.
And free throw is good by Bruce, who wears number 30 just like Steph Curry. So not surprising that he can shoot the ball. All right, here we go. Boyd, former Toundra player.
He also had the difficulties at the line, so let's see.
Let's see how he fares here. First one, crowd booing. It bounces in. Friendly roll here.
Friendly roll back in Montreal.
And Montreal will have the last possession after this if they use the clock wisely. 24.9 to go. 24.9 seconds to go in the first quarter. Second free throw is good. All right. Well, here's Montreal.
The one last possession. What are we looking for here? Are we two possession game? Nah, we're going for one.
No, definitely all tied up here. 26-26 to try and get the last shot of the quarter. Maybe get a lead or keep it all tied up. Here's Mambi.
Little ISO situation for Mambi.
Oh, Mambi gets fouled. All that is going to be... I think they're in the bonus, so yep, they are in the bonus. And going up for 2 free throws here, Mambi. Montreal native.
It's still good. I mean, got an opportunity to finish with the lead, the quarter with the lead.
Just got to close out in the next possession. 3.8 seconds left to go. And Mambi misses that free throw. So not a great start free throw shooting wise today for the team as a whole.
Going back to our regular free throw habits.
50% free throw shooting, man. 4 of 8 so far. You got to convert this one. Well, the law of the percentages say that this one will be good. And no, it's not. Wow, 4 for 9 so far.
I think today we have to say, Dom, you have to stop jinxing them today, Dom.
Yeah. And good defense on that last possession, though. So we're all tied up, folks. 26-26. And join Aaron Sanders and Stevan Cyrus for BSL this week. A look back at all the action, outstanding plays, along with in-depth analysis of all teams in the Basketball Super League. Get the latest news, sign-ins, scores, and more by following the Basketball Super League on social media, all social media platforms, folks. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. What else these days is hot? I don't even know anymore. There's so many different platforms.
Well, I personally use Instagram, Dom, but I think you pretty much said it on TikTok, Instagram. What else was it? Yeah,
Facebook,
Twitter.
You're right.
Twitter X.
Can't
Twitter
forget
X.
about Twitter, or X, formerly known as X, and TikTok. I think that's a thing of the kids these days.
Yeah, I don't have a TikTok account.
Yeah, me neither. I'm not gonna say my age, but I'm getting too old for that kind of stuff. But anyways, enough of us. Let's get back to this game, and yeah, all tied up here. If we're looking at key stats, I mean, rebounding battle. It's pretty much tied up. It's 14-13 advantage to the Titans, but Montreal has more offensive rebounds, 5-2 in that department.
Definitely 5-2 in that department. That's good. As you see throughout the first quarter, I feel like the Titans are struggling to protect the key. So Montreal, we still have to go forward. Like I said, attack the basket. Get those free throws.
And turnovers, we've mentioned it. Only 1 in this first quarter. That's great improvement on yesterday's game, and they've forced 5 turnovers for the Titans. So great work over there.
It's still great work, but the game is still tied. So you see, there's something that's not going on right now. So we need to make these free throws. I think what would be the lead if we had all the free throws done?
What would be the lead if we made all the free throws? Well, it would be 5 points. Yeah, we'd have a 5-point lead if we made all of them.
2 possession game, you know.
And 3-point shots. 1 of 7 for the Titans, 4 of 7 for Montreal. That's a great sign so far. But the one bad thing is definitely the points in the paint. Once again, we mentioned it in the pre-game show, and a 16-10 advantage to the Titans. 6-point advantage in the paint already after 1 quarter for the visiting team.
Well, we have a tight game. We're 3 games in a row. It's still a positive note. I'm not going to be that guy that's going to be negative today, you know?
Yeah, just got to look at what they have to work on and what Coach Buckley's telling his players and these huddles. But 3 games in 3 days, I mean, that's something. It's not easy. If you're an athlete or have played a sport before, you know it's very daunting on the body.
I don't see Mason on the bench.
Oh, that's
not a good sign, though.
Actually, yes, I see him. He's right there.
Okay, yeah, there. He's still holding on his hand, though.
False alarm, folks, but hopefully he comes back. We need him. Player who's averaging 28 points against the Titans this season in 3 contests. All right, Livy Lundele back in the game with Beckford, Demosten, Belodi. And Beckford with a mid-range pull. Can't make it. And it goes the other way. And Mambi's in the game still, too.
All right. Second quarter.
And
see what we have on the field here.
Lightfoot is back in the game. He's handling the ball right here, gives it up to Williams. Williams drives and gets fouled. Another foul here called against Montreal.
I'm looking at the matchup from Londelay and Lightfoot. I feel like Lightfoot has a slight advantage over him.
Height-wise or just overall?
Height-wise.
Yeah. Okay.
But Londelay plays very well physically, so.
Yeah, another local player here from Montreal, and Hamilton misses that free throw. So free throws being missed on both sides. As a coach, I mean, I know you coach kids, you coach youth, and it's frustrating to see free throws being missed, I'm sure.
Oh, most definitely the most frustrating thing, because that's what you want to teach them, right? Like these are free buckets. You want to make points. These are the free buckets. I mean, look at the greats. Look at the Steph Currys of this world. I mean, 80-90% from the free throws, and you look at all the points he's racking up. And when you lose game by 2 and you miss your 2 free throws, trust me, as a player, as a former player, it's frustrating.
You feel it. And on the other side, Nervin's the most 10, another local player, drives and gets fouled. So here he is at the free throw line, and finally Montreal gets back on the board with a free throw shot being made. Now 5 of 10.
It's a tied game.
Oh yeah, well, definitely 27 all across the board for both teams.
Bang. There you go.
And now Montreal has the lead once again, 28-27, slim margin, but here we go.
Montreal playing a full court man-to-man press there.
Jared Hamilton gives it up, gets it back. Maldsby side gives it in. Double team is Lightfoot and gets fouled, man. Wow.
Montreal showing some great zone defense. As you see, the ball was moving, but the guys were there. Always at least 2 guys next to where the ball was situated. So unfortunate for the foul, but still some good defense there.
Yes, for sure. We have now Michael Bruce still in the game. With Juwan Miller came in early in the second quarter. Hamilton still there and Lightfoot for the Titans. And Antoine Mason, folks, he's all good, all fine, or at least enough to play in this game, and he's back in it. Great sign for Coach Buckley and his squad.
Yeah, you don't want to lose a guy, especially in this type of environment. Playing 3 games already, like spreading out the minutes.
Oh, and they gave up an offensive rebound on the missed free throw, and Lightfoot tries to go back up, and Lightfoot again with another offensive rebound gets stripped and gets fouled once again. My goodness. Pretty bad possession there for Montreal, not getting the defensive rebounds. That's part of a defense, right, to close out the possession, get that defensive rebound.
Most definitely, but he was very active in the paint right there. That little spin move created some space. Like I said, also, he seems to be the biggest guy on the field right now.
Yeah, he's a pretty tall player. And free throw is no good. He's now missed 2 in a row. Hey. I don't know. I don't think they have any promotion here if he misses 2 in a row. You know, in the NBA games, sometimes we see them giving out free chicken wings or something of that nature.
Well, you can thank the crowd for sure. I mean, they deserve a little something.
Well, can he go 3 in a row? Lightfoot. And he does. 3 misses in a row. The crowd is cheering that up. They're eating it up. All right, Mason back in the game, as we've said. Gives it up, Lundelay, top of the key, gives it to Mambi. They're acting quickly here, Montreal are, and pulls that mid-range shot. It's long.
You have to make that shot. If not, pass it to the 3-point shooter. He was alone there.
All right, on the other side, Williams Jr. is back in the game. Gives it to Malsby. Malsby, the scorer, gives it to Bruce from downtown. Super deep shot, and swishes it.
Well, you see the confidence. He just got that ball and took a shot. No dribble. There you go.
Very efficient there with that. No time wasted. And Mason, with a shot of his own, misses it. Malsby comes up with the rebound. Malsby once again with the ball, driving and loses it. 3rd turnover of the game for Malsby.
I like the fact that the pace is picking up. There you go.
The most 10 to Beckford, who fakes the 3. Spin, move on the inside. Acrobatic.
Beautiful play. There you go.
Acrobatic finish there. Wow.
Giving a little smile to his opponent there.
And he had one like that just yesterday, and a trip there, and kickball. Yep, no fouls being called there. So Lightfoot with a turnover. Lots of turnovers for the visiting team. That's what is helping Montreal stay in this game and still having no, they don't have the lead. They have a 1 point deficit that they're staring at, but they're still in it with 7 turnovers for the Titans.
We're creating our chances. We need to create more opportunities. I think that the free throw situation, attacking the basket, is something that's...
Mason drove into a crowd and a tough pass that was caught and stolen. And Mosby on the other side, no basket, actually.
Offensive foul. Oh, wait a minute.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
One ref says...
Going the other way.
Going the other way. Okay.
Wow, I was scared a bit because...
yeah, for a second, I thought it was N1.
And we see Mason talking to himself, trying to motivate himself to get on the board. And that's a technical foul, actually, on the other side. So Montreal stepping up to the free throw line. Tafari Beckford, very complete player. And he makes good on that free throw.
You could see the guys you could see that the Montreal Toundra, they're tired. Three games in a row. The way that the hands on their waist there.
Well, they're still
just
playing.
A battle.
They're playing well enough to win this game. So
let's get it.
All tied up. 9 minutes to go and some change before halftime. Second quarter. The crowd is pretty full here at Pierre Charbonneau Center.
It feels like this game is about to get chippier, Dom, as I see some trash talking on the field.
We saw that yesterday too. There was a little altercation that resulted in 2 technical fouls, 1 for each team. So hopefully players don't get into a fight here, but we like to see a little bit of chippiness.
Yeah, why not? I mean, even though we don't participate in the playoffs, well, so far
it's looking slim.
It's looking slim to be in the playoff, but some playoff type basketball would be nice.
And a reminder, you're still watching BSL TV Montreal Toundra basketball with Dominic Gildener and Sleege Charles Pierre. All right, live from Pierre Charbonneau Center in the east of Montreal.
Easter Sunday.
All right, here's Beckford giving it up to Demosthenes. Fortin, who's back in the game, gives it to Mason. Mason, the scorer, gives it to Demosthenes. The ball's moving around. Sidestep after the pump fake. And offensive rebound's no good.
Offensive rebound no good by Fortin again.
Well, all right, here's... Raising up for the 3 and making it. And tough shot, 34-31. Montreal on the other side. Mason's going to get another trip to the free throw line. He's living at the free throw line tonight, folks.
I mean, if we keep doing this and we have to make these free throws, Montreal could get away with a win just by attacking the basket, man.
Yeah, I mean, Mason shooting 1 for 4 from the field, but 3 for 4 from the free throw line. So he's got 2 more attempts, already up to 6 attempts with a lot of time left in the first half. So that's really a good sign for the Montreal Toundra player, who's from the United States.
Oh.
And front rims that first one. He's mad at himself.
Yeah, I feel that his hand, there's some discomfort in his shooting hand.
It might,
Yeah.
Might affect it. But he's on the floor, so he's not going to try to give any excuse to himself. But he does miss that second one. He's now shooting 3 for 6.
3 for 6, showing some frustration. I think, showing discomfort in his hand. I mean, it is what it is. He has to battle through.
And Rayson gives it up in the corner for 3. No good. No good by Juan Miller.
All right, set up the play.
All right, here's Demosthenes to Mason. Gives it back to Demosthenes. And Demosthenes on the inside. No, he didn't know where to go. He didn't know where to pass.
A little miscue from the guys there.
A rare turnover today. One of the rare turnovers for Montreal. You'll take it, but that's the 3rd turnover. You don't want too many. You don't want him to start piling up too quickly. Barnes back in the game alongside Dexter Williams, who has the ball in his hands right now. Guarded by Diawara. Spins to the inside and gets his bucket. Wow, tough shot on a great defender.
Yeah, that was a tough shot. Good defense by Diawara, but I feel like they were looking for Raisin, but some switch action here.
Raisin, that is. Yep. Here's Diawara. Diawara on the inside. He's going to get a foul called there. And more free throws coming up for Montreal. Lots of free throw attempts, but they got to convert them. 7 of 14 so far. Let's see if they can improve on that 50% shooting.
Maybe the key from the opponent is like just send them to the line. and they won't make it, and we'll win the game.
That's a dangerous game to play in basketball because, as we've said, they are free throws, so the law of averages and percentages will even out at some point. So I would be saying that both those free throws will be knocked down by Mambi, because at some point, they're professionals. They're not gonna shoot 30% for a game as a team. I mean, they're 50 right now, but it's not gonna go down.
Let's hope not. But it's amazing to me that a team that has the most turnovers is leading the game.
That's one aspect of the game for sure. But here we go, 36-33. Mambi makes both free throws. 9 of 16 at the line for Montreal now. All right, here's Rayson with the ball. Rayson, fade away, off balance, tough shot.
It was a nice shot. He's cooking right now. Slowly cooking.
I mean, he's a small player. He's not super tall, but he has no problem scoring the ball. And he already has 7 points in this game. So, mid-range shot, Tiawara, no good.
One dribble too many, I feel.
And Williams in traffic, giving it up to Rayson. Super deep three-point shot is good all the way from Jonquière, let's say.
The heat check from Rayson there.
Oh, man. Rayson now up to 12 points with that three-point attempt. Going in, and back-to-back shots for him. I mean, he's cooking, as you've said. He's not in the kitchen, but he is cooking.
Slowly raising his temperature.
For sure. All right, 41-33. Montreal now staring at an 8-point deficit against the league's best team.
Now, how did we get there, Dom? How did we get there? By not making our free throws.
Yep.
And not being responsible. Also, offensive rebounding. Got to be better at that. And same thing for defensive rebounding. But the chances that you have for those free buckets, you have to make them.
Well, I think Montreal, they started hot from behind the arc. They were 4 of 7, and now they're 4 of 11, so they've missed their last 4 3-point shots. On the other side, I mean, just a few moments ago, the Titans were 1 of 7 from 3. They're now 4 of 11 from 3. So same shooting percentage, same number of attempts and makes for both teams.
But you have a 8-point lead. And that's what I meant by Montreal. I felt like Montreal was getting complacent with the 3-point. They felt comfortable. But the identity of this team is that we're an aggressive team on the boards, inside the paint. This is where we build our runs, so we have to continue with that. And like I said, not be complacent with the 3-point shooting.
Maybe it's also because Friday they shot 19 for 30, so that's 63%. Maybe they're feeling confident after that performance, but it's hard to duplicate that, especially when you're playing 3 games in 3 days.
Well, not only that, but when you're losing, also sometimes you become desperate, so you're looking to come back quicker in the game.
And yeah, I mean, 4 fouls for the Titans, so Montreal should definitely look to attack the paint and get more free throws here. Every foul will be free throws. And Dominic Welsh back in the game, gives it up to Levy, who's also back in the game. Levy in the traffic, almost loses it, but it does touch Lee, a Titans player. Lee cannot believe it.
The Titans coach also cannot believe it.
And disbelief. All right, 6 minutes and 54 seconds to go in the second quarter. Demosthenes pulls a 3, is blocked. Blocked on that shot.
Yeah.
And here's Moldsby with the ball. Moldsby gives it up to Williams. Williams back to Moldsby outside of the 3-point line on the inside. All right, here's Lee.
With Moldsby in the game, you can see that the Titans are pushing up the ball quicker with a faster pace.
And nice steal by Demosthenes, who gives it to Welsh, who made 8 3-point shots on Friday night. Well guarded out there. And Mason, another trip to the free throw line. This is how they're surviving tonight, but they just have to start making more of them.
Yeah, and I'm worried for him as you can see the frustration building up. Also with the discomfort again with his hand.
Yeah, we could see it. He's shaking his hand, and he missed his last 2 attempts. Let's see how much it's affecting him, this injury. First one is good. Swish.
Nice shooting form, shooting stroke. Yeah. He's just uncomfortable when he has it at 90 degrees over there.
I think we won't see him attempt too many deep shots today. We'll see him more take it to the rack. And second one is good. Doesn't touch the rim on both attempts, so that's a great sign. Montreal is now up to 61% free throw shooting, 11 of 18.
Come on now, guys. Show us some solid defense.
All right, here's Braylon Rayson, the point guard for Kitchener. And Maldsby directing traffic. Lee being guarded by Beckford. Tough shot is missed. Mason corrals that rebound. On the other side, long, dangerous pass, risky pass that is stolen by the Titans. And Rayson with another dangerous pass on the other side, so both teams making some careless mistakes, and DeMosten capitalizes off that one.
That was a beautiful pass.
Beckford?
Yeah, beautiful pass from Beckford. Actually, I like Beckford's play today. He seems very confident, very in for the entertainment also.
He is, and I mean, a reminder, he just came back 3 days ago after missing a few months of action for the team, and a few months ago there was a double overtime game in which he was one assist shy of a triple-double, so we know he's a very complete player, and we saw an acrobatic finish from him earlier in this game, and we saw one yesterday too, so around the rim, he's not playing around, and he can do everything on the court.
With Mason showing signs of injury, I'd be comfortable having Beckford handling the ball more often today.
Yeah, for sure. And 4 turnovers now for Montreal, 9 turnovers for the Titans, so both teams losing the ball, not being careful with it, but the Titans are losing it even more, so that's good for the home team. And shooting-wise, 15 of 27 for the visiting team, 55%. Wow, that's very efficient, but Montreal is only shooting 11 of 29, so that's 38% shooting, but they're relying on their free throws to stay in it, as we've said.
And that's still not enough.
And you've seen your favorite teams and players on the court, and now you'll get to know them off the court. Join Ian Joudry as he sits down with some of the finest players and more on Around the BSL. That's the official podcast of the Basketball Super League. You're still watching BSL TV. Second quarter of this Sunday Easter game between the Montreal Toundra and the Kitchener Titans. Titans now holding a lead of 4 points, 41-37, halfway through this second quarter.
5 minutes left in the. Let's finish strong with solid defense and see what the guys got.
And here's Lightfoot giving it up to Williams, to Bruce, the sharpshooter. All right, going around the key, going around the ball's moving. Rayson guarded by Beckford, the pick set by Lightfoot. Rayson, wow, what a tough shot. Uses the bank, he uses the backboard, incredible make, and gets an N1 there too.
Man, he's cooking. There's not much to say. There's not much to say, Dom.
I mean, Rayson now up to 14 points on 5 of 6 shooting. Can't get any more efficient than that, almost.
Saw how he went on that step back and then went forward. Oof.
Amazing shot.
Oof. The crowd went silent, Dom.
Yeah. For sure. And we just saw Darian Jones, number 25, check in for Maldsby. For Marquis Maldsby.
See if Beckford can reply to that.
And Beckford gives it to DeMosten. Very far out is Levy, giving it up to Mason. Mason looking for the screen and doesn't get it, so he passes it back to DeMosten, who's going to pull that three and make that three. And folks, DeMosten, he's not always cooking from behind the line, from behind the three-point line, but he is today, 2 for 2 so far. Great sign for Coach Buckley. And here we have a turnover.
See, Beckford is actually being active on the ball, creating some foul opportunities there.
And that was an offensive foul, correct me if I'm wrong?
Offensive foul, yeah, he ran through the screen.
All right, Montreal only down 4 points here and can cut the deficit to a single possession game with a score here. All right, Mason moving around the defenders with 3 players and a tough pass. And Levy can't catch it, Lundley. On the other side, Bruce going quickly and getting an N1 opportunity once again. Too many N1s here in the second quarter.
I hope that I wish that we had a replay sequence there because I didn't see the foul.
Yeah, I mean that's tough. Montreal now up to 5 fouls in the quarter, so both teams are in the bonus the rest of the way. with 4 minutes and 33 seconds to go.
They're going to have to be careful, especially if you want to set up, bring up the pace.
Yeah. Wow, you can hear the horns in the crowd. And Bruce misses that free throw. Even good shooters miss free throws sometimes. It's part of the game.
Got to thank the sixth man for this.
The crowd. And here's Levy looking to bully his way inside. Fade away. Mid-range shot.
Beautiful, beautiful. Let's keep up the pace. Let's try to stop that man right there, Raisin.
All right, Raisin with the ball. Raisin gives it to Lightfoot. And Bruce fakes it, goes on the inside, gets the foul called in his favor once again. And Welsh cannot believe it.
That's the second time. Welsh already had a technical today. He needs to...
Yeah, he doesn't want to get thrown out.
Yeah, he needs to relax with the emotional reactions.
Well, Welsh is up to 2 fouls. Bellotti has 2 fouls off the bench for Montreal. And also, Nervins, the Mustang, who's the leading scorer for Montreal with 10 points, he also has 2 fouls. So let's monitor those fouls before the half approaches. Oh, well, it is approaching before it arrives. All right, here's Bruce on the second free throw attempt. And Bellotti back in the game, replacing Welsh with his 2 fouls. Welsh only 1 rebound today. He's had double-doubles in his last 2 outings, so tougher game for him rebounding-wise. Still plenty of time left, though. All right, second free throw's good, and now 6-point game, 48-42 advantage, Kitchener. London was yesterday. And turnover by Montreal here, careless one.
A little careless turnover. Need to set the play right. It felt like they were going for a 3-point. A little miscue.
All right, Hamilton to inbound the ball. Inbounds it and gets it stolen from Bellotti, who goes on the other side for the one-handed slam.
Yeah, showed him that you're still here in the game. Little slam.
And Bellotti showing lots of emotions after that make. With reason. All right, here's Raisin. Racing for another pull, another make, nothing but net. Cash money.
Wow, that was a tough shot too. Nodding his head as he's feeling himself right now.
And he's up to 18 points already. My goodness. On the inside, Bellotti fakes it, gets blocked, and Lightfoot gets fouled, and that's going to be free throws. We're in the bonus here for both teams. So definitely not a good foul there. 7-point advantage for the Titans, as they can make it 9 if they make both free throws. And it's going to be Lightfoot stepping up to the free throw line. Man, Braylon Raisin now with 18 points, 6 of 7 shooting, 3 of 4 from 3, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. And he's the smallest player on the floor, so folks at home, kids at home watching, if you're smaller than the other players, it's all about work ethic and heart. You can still make it and be the most impactful player on the court. It's possible. Raisin's proving it to all of us.
Definitely this evening, he's definitely proving it all to us.
Respect to him, number 2 player. Wearing number 2 for the Titans.
The 6th man getting into it. See if he misses.
And he does, as you say it, and Beckford grabs that rebound with conviction. Mambi Diawara, Montreal native, back in the game and giving it up to his teammate Bellotti, who's cooking right now and keeps it going on the inside.
Beautiful. We need more movement. We need more pick and rolls from Montreal, but that was beautiful from Bellotti.
Beautiful?
No, that was just beautiful. Use of the glass, attacking the basket. It was just nice.
And another turnover for the Titans. That's really their downfall and their flaw in this game, as they now have 11 turnovers while Montreal has 6. So definitely helping Montreal to stay in this game and back at a 6-point deficit.
Let's see a little 3-ball action there, Dom.
All right, let's see it. Oh, here we go. Mambi Diawara with the ball. Passes it out to Demosten. And in traffic, Bellotti with a tough pass, a turnover there. Unfortunate one.
I really thought they were going for the 3 there, but decided to step in.
And Bruce goes for the 3 on the other side. Demosen grabs the board. Mambi, tough pass, but it stays Montreal's possession. And one thing we're seeing too is Philippe Fleury is on the bench, but in street clothes, so he's not playing today. And he scored 26 yesterday. Team's best, game's best. So other players are trying to make up for it with their 3-point shooting.
Well, like you said, 3 games in a row. It's tough to have everyone in the roster. So a little day rest for Fleury.
And Beckford grabs his own offensive rebound off his miss and gets a trip to the free throw line. A good free throw shooter, so.
I like Beckford's energy today. Definitely showing some energy. Looking to win this game for Montreal. Cut the 2-game losses there.
Yep. 2-game losing streak. Trying to break it with a win today in front of the home fans here in Montreal. And Beckford now up to 5 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. 1 for 1 from the free throw line so far tonight. 2 minutes to go before halftime.
And now has 2 shots.
And the first one, nothing but net.
5-point game there. Let's see if Montreal can come out with either a tie game or even on top.
Very possible. They can force more turnovers. And we're seeing for the first time tonight, Jalen Smith, number 11 for Montreal, getting inserted into the game. And also, Amari Haynes is back in, number 7. All right. Here's Rayson, the player to watch, the player to guard. I think they should almost double team him every possession at this point. He gives it up on the inside. Wow, that's got to be an offensive foul, isn't it? It is. It's not?
No, it's an offensive foul.
Okay,
it's an offensive foul, but Raisin is seeing the field right now. Saw that pass. He sees the lanes. He sees everything. He is really actually the guy to watch today.
AJ Singh with the offensive foul there on the drive. A little overzealous. And Fortin is back in action. He's going to inbound the ball for Montreal.
Nice use of the big man there. Oh, here we're a bit bigger.
All right.
A bigger squad. Seems like we're gonna play in the paint there. Get that 4-point deficit.
All right. Coach Buckley telling Mambi to handle the ball in this possession, calling a play. Looking at his players, Fortin has position, post position. They're gonna give him the ball, I believe, and they do. And what is he going to do with it? He's going to make a move and spin around, and hook shot is no good, but rebound, offensive one, grabbed by Demosen, and then he's stripped of the ball, and there's a foul being called.
I liked the play that was called there for Montreal. Unfortunately, Fortin didn't make the basket, but I'd like to see some more of that.
And now we're in the bonus for both teams, as we've said many times in this quarter. And yep, 2 more free throws for the Titans. Williams at the line for 2.
We clearly have size advantage, Dom. We have to use it, but we have to make these shots.
And talking about free throw struggles, both teams now shooting under 65%. Montreal's at 65%, 13 of 20. And the visiting team is now 11 of 18. So second one is good. Now 12 of 19.
Got to thank the 6th man for this. The crowd is really into it.
Doing its job. Montreal is losing this second quarter by 4 points. Actually 5 points. Down by 5 right now. And we're getting a push-off offensive foul against Fortin on the inside.
That's unfortunate. I do like the intentions though from Montreal.
And Levy Lundele set to check back in the game for Fortin, replacing Fortin right now after a short stint. Bruce, he's way too open. What is going on here? Confusion, and he's too open, and he makes it, of course.
Miscommunication there from the Montreal squad, leaving Bruce alone.
You can't give that up. You just can't.
During the substitution.
It's a no-no. Levy, top of the key, gives it up to Beckford, and they're now staring at an 8-point deficit. Montreal is. About a minute to go in the second quarter. Levy, mid-range shot is no good. And we see Mason's out of the game too because his injuries affecting him a bit probably. And he's played a lot in the last couple of days, obviously. All right, 53 seconds to go. Williams Jr. staring at the shot clock, giving it to AJ Singh, top of the key. AJ Singh giving it back to Rayson, who's red hot. Fade away. If he made that one, I mean, that would have been crazy. So fade away, three-point shot is off. And Beckford doesn't waste any time. Acrobatic. Wow, another acrobatic finish.
One.
He's really making a mixtape here. I mean, of highlights, really impressive finishes on the inside.
No, beautiful, very athletic. Nice touch, close to the basket. Got to keep attacking the basket. Keep that mentality, man. Keep that mentality.
And if it wasn't for Beckford today, where would Montreal be?
That's a good question. With Mason being injured right now and Fortin probably having foul trouble, yeah, we need, like I said, I'm very comfortable leaving the ball in Beckford's hand today.
Yeah. Fortin, I mean, he's got one foul, not too bad, but he's not having a great game. He's 1 for 5 shooting, only 1 rebound, so he's going to have to step it up in the second half, or maybe Coach Buckley will change his rotation. Well, here we go, 5-point game, thanks to Beckford's three-point play there. And 31 seconds to go. Doesn't look like the Titans are going to go 2 for 1 here, so Montreal should have the last possession of this half. And Rayson taking his time here with 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Rayson, you got to guard him. You got to put a body on him. He gives it up. Travel. Hamilton with the travel. Another turnover for the visiting team.
All right, we'll have one last shot here for Montreal to cut the deficit.
Yeah, you definitely want to use up the whole clock, right? At what point do you pull the shot? A few seconds before the end of the half, or?
Well, you know you're gonna cut to the deficit. Are you gonna attack the basket and go for the free throw maybe, or just gonna take the three? But if I'm going for three, yeah, I'm taking at least 10 seconds off the clock.
Here we go. Mambi gives it to Beckford, who's gonna take his time. He's looking at the clock. 6 seconds to go. 5. Oh, mid-range early in the shot clock. Maybe too early. Offensive rebound. Beckford's going to have to take a last-second heave, and it's no good. But anyways, it was too late. And we're looking at a 56-51 scores lead. And we'll be right back after the halftime as Montreal is trailing by 5. You're watching BSL TV.
It's about the defense, and it's about taking the clear opportunities that are given to you, like free throws.
Yep. And limit those turnovers. It's going to be very important in the second half.
Here we go.
All right. Second half. Mason is back on the court. Same starting lineup that we had to begin the game for both sides. And Rayson guarding the Musten. Mason with the ball up top to the side. Delundale for 3. Pulls it. And he can't make it, but nice offensive rebound there by Demosten. One of the smallest players on the court, and Welsh drives baseline, attacks the rim, and goes in the paint and converts that shot.
No foul on the play there. Welsh finishing to the bucket. Good job. Still showing some emotion still after.
Oh yeah, love to see it. And here we go with the most dangerous play on the court. Rayson gives it to Bruce, who can shoot it too, but front rims that one, side rims it, and turnover by the Titans, and we're looking at it, only a 3-point deficit now. Good start for Montreal in this first minute.
Good start for Montreal in the first minute. Let's see how this next play is going to settle. Are we going for the 3-ball? Feels like we're going for the 3-ball.
Let's see what opens up for the team here. And Mason getting on the inside, trying to get a foul call. Does not. Fortin, 2 offensive rebounds. Can't convert that putback, but a lot of action for the big man on the inside.
Well, they proved me wrong, not going for the 3-ball, going inside, which I've been requesting the whole game. So.
Yeah.
But good rebounding there by Fortin. Just hopefully he makes these buckets.
Well, Fortin now up to 3 rebounds with those last 2 offensive rebounds and air balls at free throw. We saw 2 days ago, very important game down the stretch. He had 2 free throw opportunities to tie the game up and missed both. But hopefully he can make good on this one. And he does. And that was a nice one to redeem himself.
Yeah, it feels like he didn't take his time on the first shot there.
Well, 56-54, folks. Tighten your seatbelts. Here's Rayson, the point guard. Alley-oop. And Lightfoot goes upstairs and catches that alley-oop and dunks it home.
Rayson is in control of this game right now, Dom. It's actually it's very scary. He was so calm.
And Lundelay looking for his options. Tough pass. Too low maybe there. And turns it over. Dexter Williams calling for the pick. Gives it up to Rayson. Rayson gets the pick from Lightfoot. Offensive foul. Moving screen on Lee.
Yeah, he wasn't set. His foot wasn't set in place for the screen. Very bad screen from him. Good call by the ref.
And turnovers by the Titans, still keeping Montreal around in this game, trailing by 4 now, the home team. They must then calling a play here. Giving it up, Mason on the wing. And Welsh nodding to Lundelay for the screen. Tough shot off the bank, can't make it. Fortin looking to get that rebound, but can't get it.
Well, that's the game right there for me. Montreal's not taking the proper shots. That wasn't a good shot by Welsh.
And that was a proper shot by Dexter Williams, but couldn't make it on the 3-point attempt. And Demostin on the other side, staring down his defender, giving it to Mason on the inside. Mason looking to get fouled. Does not get fouled.
Yeah, he was looking for the foul, but there was actually no foul on the play.
Yeah.
Luckily for Montreal, out of bounds for us.
Yeah, you have to like the aggressiveness of Mason, though, trying to force the issue on the inside.
I mean, shooters shoot, and
yeah,
and then you just want to see if offensive.
Oh goodness. Well, turnover there, offensive foul, Montreal.
There goes some trash talking there.
Some friendly trash talk, we'll say.
Friendly.
They're probably talking about where they're gonna go grab dinner after the game.
If they have a Easter egg hunt.
Have some fun. All right, here's Rayson with the ball, driving it on and taking that shot and cooling off maybe in the second half, hopefully. Beckford on the other side gives it to Diawara. A little bit of a tough pass to handle. Gives it on the inside to Lundelay for the hook shot, and it's good.
Montreal picking up the pace. Again, Beckford's energy clearly leading the guys in.
And here's Rayson again. Got to watch him closely. Not being double teamed, but guarded by Beckford. Gives it up to Lee. Bruce here, double team. Wanted the foul call, does not get it. And Montreal forces a turnover. Here's Mambi. Mambi Diawara with a tough shot off balance, but gets a foul call, and he's heading to the free throw line for 2 attempts.
That's a very fortunate call for Diawara. I have to say that wasn't. Oh, it's an offensive foul, it seems like.
My bad, folks. That was an offensive foul, apparently, so I was wrong on that call. But so turnover after all on that possession for Montreal.
Unfortunate again, losing by 2, losing the ball like that.
All right, here's Lightfoot trying to make his
nice block
move on the inside. Fortin guarding him well, but multiple offensive rebounds, second chance points here. And Lightfoot gets it in.
It's a little physical action there. Fortin and Lightfoot's little shoving action. Running down the court. It's getting chippy, Dom. I like it.
It is. Love to see it. All right, here's Mambi, the point guard. Driving baseline and losing the ball once again. A couple miscues here by Mambi.
Well, we said it at the beginning of the quarter. We have to be careful with the ball. Settling for good shots, but right now it's not happening for Montreal. That's unfortunate, being so close and yet.
Yeah, so close yet so far.
Yep.
All right, 4-point game now. Montreal with 11 turnovers in the game. And Kitchener with 14 turnovers. Points in the paint, 26-24. It's pretty tight in there. And here we go on the inside. Corey Boyd trying to bully his way in. Another second chance point for the Titans and another and one opportunity. Too many second chance points in this third quarter.
They're going after Fortin in the paint right now, as you see the group discussing. Need help.
Well, 6-point deficit now, could be 7 with this free throw. Corey Boyd at the line, former Toundra player who had some very nice performances in his time here with the team.
See some a lot of jawing action right now, Lightfoot and Fortin.
A little trash talking never hurt nobody. Never hurt anybody. All right, Boyd, he makes it. And now, again, it's a 7-point lead for the visiting team. And the home team with the ball. Beckford back in the game. Gives it to Lundele. Baseline drive to Mambi. Mambi for 3. It's no good. And Corey Boyd grabs that rebound.
Again, not being careful with the ball, Dom. I mean, we had time to set the play right. I think that was a hurried shot.
Mambi liked the opportunity he got and took it. Couldn't make it, though. And good defense by Fortin on Corey Boyd here. But once again, another second chance opportunity for the Titans. That's unforgivable, unacceptable.
We're going to have to break that run here. Yeah.
And I think Coach Buckley's seen enough. He wants his guys to, regroup and grab some defensive rebounds. You can play good defense, but you have to close out the possession with a defensive rebound and go the other way.
Oh, they most definitely need to regroup. I see people huddling up next to Fortin as trying to cheer him up or get him back in the game concentration-wise.
And it's really a thing of the third quarter because, funny enough, if you're looking at the full game stats, 28 to 28 total rebounds. Offensive rebounds, Montreal has 12. And the Kitchener only has 8, but I think they've gotten at least 5 in this quarter, if not maybe 4 at least. They've gotten a lot of second chance points here.
Well, we know this is a game of runs, and it's also a game of opportunities. So every time you have a possession, you can't just be on our end offensively. You have to be more careful with the ball, but also defensively, if you have to play hard in the paint, make it tougher for them. It seemed a bit too easy there, Dom.
Definitely did, and Montreal, after starting 4 of 6 from 3, are now 5 of 15. So only made 1 of their last 9 attempts from downtown. So that's not something you like to see. And Philippe Fleury is not here to save the day because we know he's the sharpshooter of the team. So they have to step up by committee in that department. And if you want to win a basketball game in 2024, you need to knock down threes. But as you said, you need to take the good shots, whether it's a 3 or 2. So you got to look for those good ones.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. It's still 3-3, where it's your third game in three nights.
Yeah.
Also, your best scorer is hurt.
Or one of them. I mean, best scorer from last night, at least. Yeah.
Oh, Mason has been.
Oh, you mean Mason? Good. I thought you meant Philippe Fleury. Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I'm talking about Mason.
Got you. Yeah, he's back on the bench now. Clearly injured. Clearly not 100%. You're right.
We have the size. I mean, we just have to take advantage of the size play, Dom.
And keep possession here. Montreal doesn't want to go down by double digits. They could spiral out of control really quick, so they have to come back in this game and keep it tight. All right, here's Mambi giving it to Lundele for another 3-point attempt. It's short. Fortin with the offensive rebound. Takes his time, but can't convert on that one. And Fortin's having a tough day at the office, shooting 1 for 6.
He's not getting the bounces, though.
Well, he got a few offensive rebounds in this quarter, so that's a positive, but he has to make those little push shots on the inside, maybe take more of his time. And here's a
offensive
foul on Bruce.
Offensive foul on Bruce. Williams telling him you need to take that shot.
Well, one positive thing, Rayson's been more quiet. He's made 1 tough shot in this quarter, I think, but other than that, we haven't seen him too much. I think he hasn't made a shot, actually, in this quarter.
No, he hasn't made a shot in the quarter so far.
So that's a plus for Montreal, but still trailing by 9. Just got to...
Being guarded by Beckford. Very active.
All right, here we go. Belodi back in the game. And Mambi driving inside with force, with conviction. And a tough day for Mambi also, who's shooting now 1 for 8, 6 points.
I was actually pulling up the stat sheet just to make sure what he was shooting for.
Yeah.
He seemed to be missing a lot today.
But, got to give him credit lately. Friday he had 4 steals. He had 18 points. He was averaging 18 points in his last 4 outings. Last night, maybe not his best game, but today he's having a tough one. But you can trust that player. He's a very good defensive player. And
well, he needs to keep being aggressive, though.
Yeah, he's going to make it up. Got to have faith in him. All right, here's Rayson being guarded by Beckford, the taller player. And nice defensive action by Belodi. But here's Corey Boyd on the inside. Makes his move in the crowd.
I felt there was some travel action. Probably that's how he lost the ball.
And turns it over. And here's Diawara just staying aggressive. And now I believe he's going to head to the free throw line. And Coach Buckley wants the basket to count. He thinks it's goaltending. They want the N1 badly. I don't know if they'll get that, though. Referees talking to each other. Is it or is it not? Well, no, referees are not hearing. Damien Buckley out. They're not giving an N1. Here's Mambi at the line for 2. First one. Good. That'll give him confidence, right, Sleege? See one go in.
It always gives you confidence to see one go in. Let's just see if he makes the second one. More confidence.
For sure. And all right, 65 to 57. And now 65 to 58. Back at a 7-point deficit. It's been like that for a good portion of the game. 7 points, 4 points. Let's see if they can string a few stops here. Yes. Oh, and Mambi, you see, forcing a turnover. Very good play by Mambi here. Showing his effort, showing his heart.
Good defense by Mambi. Actually, the ball was dribbled off his foot.
And here we go. Mambi trying to get the ball back. Pressured by Dexter Williams. All right, Mambi again. He's going to stay aggressive because Mason's hurt. Someone has to score, so he's just going to take it inside and get fouled once again. And you like to see that. You know, you're shooting 1 for 8, but you now have 8 points. You could have 10 points on 8 shots, which is not terrible. So free throws are keeping him in the game and keeping him on the score sheet.
Well, free throws are keeping you in the game and also on the score sheet, but most definitely helping the team out, closing the gap to the lead that the Titans has built.
And all right, another third free throw in the made by Mambi, third in a row.
Also, what's nice about free throws is that there's no time running. So
that too. And we're halfway through this third quarter. About 6 minutes to go, and Mambi in and out and back in. Love to see that one. All right, 5-point game now, folks. It's exciting once again. Another great show here at Pierre Charbonneau Center in the east of Montreal, next to VO Metro Station. All right, here's Rayson. Series of dribbling moves in the crowd, passes it through the legs of Beckford, and Corey Boyd with a mid-range shot. Can't make it. Beckford got that rebound and went out of bounds off of the Titans.
Montreal ball. Some solid defense by Montreal there. Not giving them the opportunity to shoot.
For sure, here's Beckford giving it up to Lundele. Mambi running the point once again. Let's see what Mambi does here. Oh, man, that was a telegraphed pass and caught by Boyd. Not high enough probably on that one. Rayson doesn't hesitate. In and out, luckily for Montreal. And on the offensive board again, Corey Boyd gets fouled there, but not on the bonus yet. So it should be side out here. Or actually, looks like it will be free throws. No, it's side out.
No, it's side out.
Just the way they were placed on the court, I thought they were placed as if there was a free throw attempt coming up, but there isn't. All right, side out, Rayson inbounds it to Lightfoot. And Beckford defending him. He gets past Beckford, but Beckford stands his ground on the inside for a tough finish in a crowd, in a sea of trees there. I mean, a bunch of tall guys, and the smaller guy on the court makes magic happening on the inside.
Playing aggressive basketball, that's what happens. Being careful with the ball, too.
7-point lead, Montreal misses on the other side. Rayson once again, maybe forced the issue there a little bit too much, almost loses it. Bruce is going to call a timeout there. I think they called a timeout to bail him out here.
Yeah.
Didn't have a choice. All right, well, 67-60. Manageable deficit to come back from.
Manageable deficit to come back from. We saw some from both sides of uncareful basketball there, but I mean, the way the game is going, if we stop the key players from the Titans, we might have a tight game or a positive outcome by the end of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I mean, they're losing this third quarter 11-9 so far, halfway through it. And looking at other key stats right now, 15 turnovers for the Titans, so they're still losing the ball a lot. And Montreal is now up to 13 after having only 1 in the first quarter. So they've had 12 in the last 2 quarters, but they were at 10 at the half, so 3 in this quarter. Could be worse.
Well, Montreal is battling fatigue. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It's showing as more of the game is progressing. But throughout the battle, I think that Montreal is actually doing very well in the circumstances.
For sure. Earlier, they were shooting 50% at the free throw line, and now they're 19 for 27, which is 70%. So they've upped that percentage, getting more efficient there, and getting there often also because they're tired legs. They're taking less threes so far in the second half, and they're really trying to get on the inside, get in the paint, get some easy shots or get some opportunities at the line. All right, we're about to get back into action. Antoine Mason, who usually plays a lot of minutes, barely comes out of the game, still on the bench right now as he's battling injury and also fatigue most likely. But let's see if he comes back later in this game. I mean, a reminder that he's averaged 28 points in 3 contests against this league best team, the Titans, and today's at 7 points on 4 shot attempts. And he hasn't played that many minutes. Number 14 for Montreal, Antoine Mason.
And we have Pointage stepping off the field for Amari Haynes.
Amari Haynes is back in now. And Corey Boyd being guarded by Lundelay. Double team. And he loses it off his foot. And good defensive possession there.
Good play by Lundelay, especially the mismatch versus Boyd. Played very well, played the ball. Now let's go Montreal.
All right, here's Mambi. Giving it up to Lundelay. Amari Haynes, top of the key. Beckford. And trying to bully his way inside and gets a foul called. And are they in the bonus yet? They're not, but I think it might be free throws. He says he was going up for it, but no. The referee saw otherwise, so side out of bounds.
They call it on the floor, but still, we have to keep that aggressiveness. Going through the basket, get some shots at the line.
4:20 to go, 4 minutes and 20 seconds, and both teams are now standing at 4 fouls. So next foul, both ways will give the bonus, and Beckford can't hit that 3. And there's a foul, as I said, in the bonus now, so it should be free throws here.
Foul on Montreal.
Yep, and stepping up to the line right now will be. It will be
Jared Hamilton, seems like.
Thank you, Sleege. Number 13. Coming off the bench, Jared Hamilton for Kitchener. Looking to push the lead to 9 points if he makes both. And as I say that, I jinxed him. And he misses the first one.
Keep jinxing them, Don. Keep jinxing them.
I'll do the best I can. And second free throw, he's nodding his head. Can't believe he missed that one.
Well, with the number 13, I mean.
Like a bad luck number? Well, James Harden's a great player, and he wears number 13. But wow, second chance point. Oh, second chance points once again. Easy offensive rebounds, some missed free throws. Very unfortunate for Montreal. All right, here's Mambi. 3 minutes and some change to go in this third quarter. Oh, a player fell on the floor here. Jared Hamilton did, and Mambi is trying to get to the rim and trying to get fouled. You won't get fouled there, but they'll get the ball back. Montreal will.
It feels like the guys from Montreal are not on the same page when it comes to the ball movement.
I think they're missing, Mason on the floor, also missing Philippe Fleury. A lot of the usual players that get a lot of minutes not being on the floor or not seeing much playing time for Mason and for Fleury being out, so that does affect the play style. And here's Beckford, and he unfortunately steps out of bounds. Now that's another turnover for Montreal. And yep, starting to slip away now. Far from over this game, but 13 turnovers now. All right, here's Rayson, most dangerous player on the court for the Titans. Stepping up, and Hamilton's open for 3. And after missing 2 free throws, he redeems himself with that 3-point attempt going right in for him.
It's just tough to stop a left-handed shooter as you're raising your arm to the right hand, but Hamilton being lefty. Nice shot.
Now a 12-point deficit for Montreal, and Lundelay looks at the 3-point line and makes it right there, swishes it.
Nice response by Montreal with the 3 ball.
In the corner.
We have See if they could put a stop there before the next substitution.
Here's Dexter Williams being guarded by Amari Haynes in the corner. Hamilton, heat check, and he's short on it, but another offensive rebound for the Titans in this third quarter has been the story so far in the second half. Other opportunity for Rayson to shoot up a three, and he can't make it. He's not making his shots in the second half after being red hot in the second quarter, in the first quarter. Another offensive rebound, and finally Montreal gets it back. Belodi with a nice little scoop shot.
Nice little scoop shot, looking for the foul, no foul. Very athletic, Belodi.
Well, from 12 points down to now 8 points down. Montreal putting in work. Let's see if they can get one more stop here. Oh, here he is for three again. And that's actually
Darian Jones.
Darian Jones with a three-point shot.
Yeah, we could say that Jones and Hamilton are twins almost.
Well, they have the same haircut, but one is taller a bit. But yes, I just couldn't see his jersey number from my angle right there, from my point of view.
Well, we do have good seats, though, Dal.
Oh, yeah. Best in the house, almost. Pretty good view of the court. All right, some subs being made, both teams.
Welch and Mason back in the game.
Yep. And Corey Boyd coming out. He's frustrated on the bench there because he has to come out. Mambi gives it to Welch. Welch is going to pull that three. Can't make it today. Today he's struggling a bit from the
That's a nice design play to get the three-point. It was either Welch or Mason for the three-point shot.
All right, here's Dexter Williams. Malsby, who's back in the game once again, handling the ball. And Diawara with a nice steal. That's one of his specialties right there.
Great presence of mind there, staying on the game.
Levy Mason is back, the scorer for Montreal. Here he is, scores it right off the bench.
Oh, do we have a Mason heating up moment there? It feels like.
Oh, that's his time. And Mambi, another steal for Mambi, and he's gonna pull that three, and he doesn't make it. But Amari Haynes with the offensive rebound, and here we go. Montreal back in it, 7-point deficit again. They're cutting to that lead. They're cutting.
Good defense. Defense building up, cutting the run, building a run. I felt Mambi should have went for the bucket there, but if he would have made that three, that place would have went crazy.
Berserk. All right, here's Malsby, and he gets fouled. I mean, that was a late whistle, but he does get that call, and he will head to the free throw line. Everyone on a couple players on the floor getting picked up from their teammates. 45 seconds to go in this third quarter.
7-point deficit for Montreal.
Shooting 13 of 22 from the free throw line is Kitchener, and now 13 for 23, below 60%.
The sixth man helping Montreal stay in this game. Titans also struggling from the line today.
For sure. Second one by Malsby is no good, and oh my goodness, almost a putback. Luckily for Montreal, it wasn't. Made almost a foul there, not being called. Mambi in traffic, he's in trouble, but he gets fouled there. Oh, it's getting chippy, it's getting chippy. They have to be separated. Mambi and Malsby, they're furious. They're not agreeing with the calls on both sides, and tempers are flaring. It's part of the game. Referees telling players to calm down, take it down a notch, settle down. A little bit of a disagreement here, and stepping up at the free throw line after the timeout. Actually, I think the referees are just trying to get together and let both teams go to their benches.
To see if there's some technicals or.
Yep, referees. Oh, a technical foul for sure, and another technical foul. I think double technical foul is being called.
And the extra foul for the
free throw. Yep. So free throws coming up for Mambi. Well, Mambi can cut into this lead that the Titans hold and cut it to 5. 7-point game right now. Nearing the end of this third quarter. About to enter the final frame here in Montreal. We're watching BSL TV still. And back rims it. Too strong. Two more games coming up in Montreal at home this season. In April, the next one, next weekend, next Sunday, against the Newfoundland Rogues. All right, full court press there. We can see a lot of pressure defensively for Montreal, a lot of energy. And here's Lightfoot passing it on the inside, and a steal. That pressure paid off for Montreal. Might be the last possession here. Down by 6. Mambi in traffic. Almost loses the ball, but Montreal keeps it with 15 seconds left in this third quarter.
Mambi had Mason. If he just pushed the ball in the corner, Mason was free there, but decided to keep the ball.
And we see Mason Jones in the game too, number 8 for Montreal. All right, here we go. Antoine Mason looking at the shot clock, taking his time. 10 seconds to go now. Might want to go for that last shot. And here's Antoine Mason with a step back, fade away, mid-range, and it's good. Oh, and a turnover right there on the inbound. Careless mistakes by the road team, who were up by 12 points just a few minutes ago. And 75-71, 3 seconds to go. 4-point deficit. Montreal has a chance to make it a one-possession game here.
That's why you gotta love basketball. Anything happens so quick. Just like you said, a minute ago it was 12 points. We're back down to 4. Some solid defense, some fouls, some free throws.
Momentum shift in the favor of the home team heading into this fourth quarter.
Who's getting the ball, Dom?
Well, Mambi's going to inbound it. Most likely, first option is Mason.
I'm going for Welsh.
Mason just made that fade away, but here's Amari Haynes going to have to take that 3. Tough one, and he made it! Wow, what a turn of events, folks. 1 second to go, and too late by Maltzby. He actually made it, but it's too late, I believe. No good, no shot. But a very impressive shot, but it's not counting. I wouldn't believe so. They might review that. Hopefully it does not count. But man, what a...
The Titans are advocating for it. No
good! Let's go, the fans are hyped.
All
man,
right.
This is basketball. Is such a great sport, as you said. It goes so quickly. 75-74. Montreal staring at a 1-point deficit, and they actually won this quarter 23-19. Way to close it out. Wow, what could you tell us about those last few minutes there?
Well, you just have to keep the same pace. Definitely the defensive side of the ball for Montreal. That's what made it for us. And also making these free throws. Memby playing good. We got to be careful with the ball, of course. But I think we have a great fourth quarter incoming, man.
I mean, it was a few great steals that were made by Mambi there. Really full court press. A lot of pressure defensively. Everyone in sync on that end. And you can see the Titans are a bit rattled. They were rattled at the end of the third quarter because Montreal was going on that great run. And we see a fan trying a half-court shot, can't make it, wearing an Emmanuel Moutier throwback jersey, former Denver Nugget player who was once a teammate of Nikola Jokic.
Excuse me, Dom. Dom is the Wikipedia of basketball.
All right, as we look at those stats right now, Rayson, I mean, third quarter, only 2 points for Rayson, who had 18 at the half. So you got to give credit to Montreal for that, you know?
Oh, definitely. We're slowing him down. We played defensively in committee. The steals under the basket there. You see, you just have to battle through the fatigue. And I think if we keep the same physicality, playing with size, definitely playing in the paint, things are going to go well for Montreal.
And most definitely now, it's a very well-balanced effort. Everyone's contributing for Montreal. There's 3 players who have 11 points, Diawara, Belodi, and Mason, and 2 other players have 10 points. You got Demosten and Beckford. So really, everyone's contributing to this game. Hopefully it can be a win at the end of the afternoon. And Dominic Welsh, 4 points and 1 rebound. Amari Haynes with a big-time 3 to end the quarter there, too.
big time three at the end of the quarter there. I actually was surprised.
Amari Haynes, who's playing well as of late, was in the starting lineup last night, being rewarded for his good play on Friday night. All right, we're about to be underway in this final quarter. You're watching BSL TV still with Dominic Gildner and Sleege Charles Pierre on this Easter Sunday.
Let's hope that this fourth quarter is as exciting at the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, what a show for the fans here.
Great show.
The Titans start with the ball, start with the possession. Williams Jr. has it right here, and they're still full court pressing. I mean, there's a lot of pressure here, trapping, but that will result in an open shot on the inside for Lightfoot. That's the risk of playing that type of defense, right?
I like the idea of trapping. That's helped you so far get you the ball back. Still a one possession game.
And they knew who was going to take that shot. It was Mason, and he goes for a second chance opportunity and flexes his muscles. He doesn't have just one. And he's going to the free throw line for two. Titans now up by 3 once again. But it's much better than the 12-point deficit that Montreal was staring at just a few moments ago. First free throw for Mason. Short. Second one to cut the deficit to 2. And he's taking his time here with his free throw routine. And you could tell he was going to make that one. He took a deep breath and took his time there.
Oh, you don't want to miss 2.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Mason back in a defensive stance, ready to guard up and lock up. Amari Haynes defending there, and nice pressure against. Again and again, Lightfoot now turned it over with a bad pass. Too low with the bounce pass there.
All right, Montreal back on the offense. See what we're setting up here.
With a chance to take the lead here if they hit a 3. And Mambi, he gives it to Welsh. Welsh is going to drive it inside in the paint. A wild shot, gets his own rebound.
Good job.
And makes it to tie the game up at 77. Rubbing my hands now. This is a good game here.
Well, I have to say, Dom, good job jinxing the Titans today.
Hey, I'll do all I can for my home team. All right, here's Bruce. Number 30, Bruce, going in on the inside. Lightfoot being double teamed. Doesn't matter. He still gets it to go on the interior.
That was a difficult point to get. It's good defense by Montreal, but still one possession game.
79-77. Advantage. Visiting team, Kitchener. All right, Mambi staying aggressive here. Taking a wild shot, does not get fouled, and Amari Haynes grabs that offensive rebound, trying to go to work on Lightfoot, and he gets called for the foul. Lightfoot does.
Lightfoot was called on the floor. I like the fact that Montreal is going in the paint, not settling for that 3-point shooting. And probably knows the shooting was bad today, but try to get these easy buckets.
And only 1 minute and 40 seconds have gone by in this fourth quarter, and 2 fouls already for the Titans. So 3 more, and Montreal will be in the bonus. And Lightfoot, he's coming out. He's not happy about that. Well, how many fouls does Lightfoot has? He has 4 fouls. That's why he's coming out right now.
Mason.
Dominic Welsh, we know he can shoot it. That's why there's a closeout there by AJ Singh. And Mason going on the inside and gets an offensive foul called against him, going the other way.
That's a tough call because I didn't see his arm follow through, but Mason does play physical, so that's going to happen. And
correction, the stat keepers just updated the stat sheet, and 5 fouls for Lightfoot. That's why he had to come out right now. We might see him in the last few minutes of the game. All right, here's Rayson. Oh, Rayson takes it in, can't make it. He's slowed down in the second half. And here's Welsh in the transition. And nice little shot at the rim.
Beautiful sidestep, absorbing contact, finish it with a finger roll. Nice.
Grayson calling for a play. All tied up, 79-79. Here's Jones. Jones takes it in, tries to use the backboard, but can't make it.
Let's push the ball, get the lead.
Pushing it on the other side of the court. Here's Welsh, gives the lead to Montreal, back in front for the first time in a long time.
Some more solid defense. Oh, timeout.
Yeah, I think the coach of the Titans has seen enough as Montreal takes a hold of that lead. Total momentum shift.
Good timeout by Titans coach. I mean, you just feel that the crowd is getting into it. Montreal getting in a groove now with a 2-point lead. I think it's the first lead since the second quarter.
Most definitely. And now, I mean, as I've said, racing. Only 2 points in the second half. Lightfoot playing well, but now up to 5 fouls. Has to sit down. Bruce playing well, but you got to watch for Bruce, I guess. But now if you're looking at Montreal, they're forcing a lot of turnovers. Because since we last spoke about the turnovers, they only committed 1. They're now up to 14. But the Titans now have 21 turnovers. That's a whole lot of turnovers. Holy cow.
I like when we're right when we start off the half saying that we have to play better defense. They're playing better defense. The guys are definitely listening to us. They're definitely listening to us, and it's so far so good for Montreal.
Hey, it's easier for us to comment from the sideline than when you're on the court, but I think Damien Buckley, the coach for Montreal, he does see the stuff that we're seeing too. And his staff, his whole staff, his assistants, they're seeing what's going on, and they're giving directions and directives to their players.
Most definitely give credit to the coach. I mean, Fortin was struggling, took him off the game, replacing him with Haynes.
Yeah,
Amari Haynes.
Yeah.
Amari Haynes playing very well also right now.
Yeah.
So, like I said, Toundra is battling with fatigue. 3-3, might finish the Easter weekend with a win. That would be nice.
And yeah, 19 offensive rebounds for Montreal. That's a great thing to see right there. 14 for Kitchener. All right, we're back in action. About 9 minutes to go with a 2-point advantage for Montreal. Here's Dexter Williams back in the game, number 4 for the Titans, dribbling and giving it up to Bruce, who thought about the 3 but thinks otherwise. Goes on the inside and wisely finishes it.
Great finish at the basket. Tie game.
Mambi wants to give it to Diawara. Diawara, that's him. Mambi wanted to give it to Beckford. And here's Mason. Beckford for 3, no good. And rebound grabbed by the Titans. And a travel. A turnover by the Titans. Yeah, that's great. All right, here we go. Mambi with the ball again, Diawara, and we're going to get a foul called against the Titans. And now 3 fouls in the quarter for the visiting team, while the home team has 0. So that's something to monitor throughout this final frame here. 2 more fouls, and Montreal will be in the bonus.
Well, you want to create some. You want to make it difficult for the Titans, and so far so good.
And here's Diawara, the point guard, wearing number 1 on his jersey. Tough shot, one-handed, and can't make that one. He's having a tough night shooting-wise, but 1 for 10. But he's got a few steals. He's playing well on defense. And here he's going to try to make it up on defense on Bruce, and Rayson fakes it, goes on the inside and hits that little mid-range shot. Wow, what a move by him. A lot of patience. Being shown by him.
Just being nice shot too when you think about it.
Yeah, I mean, fakes it, takes a step inside the 3-point line, and then with confidence takes that mid-range J.
Scores his 20th point, 7 of 12 for the field goal range.
Actually, they're about to update it. It's going to be 22 soon. We're a bit late with the stat keepers sometimes, a few seconds late. He just went up to 22 and now up to 23 after that free throw made. And now the Titans are back with the lead again. 3-point lead, that is. So let's see how Montreal can answer here. Mason thought about the 3, and he's going to take it right here. And he can't make it.
Short stroke. Oh.
And on the other side, here's Singh. Goes for the little layup and makes it.
Oh, 5-0 run from Titans right now.
Montreal has to tighten up here. Execute offensively. All right, looking for a good possession, and Mambi almost turned it over. He's lucky. It goes out of bounds there.
Uncarefulness with the ball there.
Yeah. Bambi does have 4 assists and 4 rebounds, so he's doing a bit of everything, but has to be careful with the ball. Here's Mason in the paint, being surrounded by 3 defenders, and gets his offensive rebound.
No fouls.
And he gets that shot to go. That was definitely a lot of determination on his part.
Well, I mean, no fouls called. I understand the look he gave to the ref.
For sure. Oh, we can hear the slap right from our bench here, from our seats, and that's definitely some free throws coming up.
If you were looking for the ref's attention, he definitely got it. 3-point game here, deficit. Let's see if the crowd gets in. We need the 6 men here to first attempt. All right, misses the first attempt. Good job by the crowd there. See if that second attempt goes in. Make it a 2-possession game. The whole crowd is in. He makes it.
All right, now 87-83 advantage Titans. Here's Mason with the ball. Gives it to Beckford. Diawara, top of the key, drives inside. 3 players are surrounding him, and he does get the foul called in his favor there. Heading to the line in the bonus.
Memby keep attacking the basket. He's been good at the line, so we'll take the points, right?
Hey, it's a tight game, so you got to get any point you can get. All right, Mambi at the line. Montreal native makes good on the first attempt. And back to a 1-possession game. Levi Lundelay coming out. Marc-André Fortin replacing him. Second free throw is good. And Mambi's having a tough shooting night. 1 for 10, but he does have 12 points. So
that's why you got to keep that mentality of attacking the basket.
7 minutes to go here. AJ Singh driving on the inside with no resistance and makes an easy bucket in the paint.
All right. See what Montreal's going to set up here.
Beckford attacking on the inside. More fouls, more free throws. And that benefits Montreal, who's living at the free throw line tonight.
Still seems to be some confusion on the Montreal side where, in terms of the play calling.
I thought they're in the bonus. Yeah. They're about to set up sideline, but it doesn't make sense. It is free throws. Yeah, it's free throws. I saw the refs. One of the refs was saying side out, but definitely isn't. Oh, and Beckford misses that one.
Unfortunate. Very unfortunate, but you're going to have to keep attacking the basket, go to the free throw line throughout the end of the fourth quarter.
And we're almost halfway through this 4th and final quarter of the game. And Beckford, nothing but net on the second one. 3-point game now. Corey Boyd back in the game here.
Fortin also.
All right, AJ Singh.
It's going to be a big man matchup.
Racing.
Seems like Boyd might have injured his hand on that.
Directing traffic. Racing steps back for a little midi and hits it.
Man's been good today.
And
he's been cooking.
He's in his bag, folks. He's in his bag with 25 points tonight, or this afternoon, I must say. And a tough pass there. Beckford on the inside, very good cut.
Steps. Man, that was a beautiful play. Unfortunately, he stepped out of bounds there.
Yeah. An unfortunate turnover here as Montreal's been playing better in this fourth quarter, not turning it over too much, but now staring at a 5-point deficit. Having to defend here. All right, here's Dexter Williams taking his time, dribbling it up, and just stepping into that shot and knocking it down from downtown, and the bench is loving it for the Titans. And another 8-point advantage in this game. Once again, close to 10-point advantage for the Titans. Mambi dribbling it up.
Clock's winding down.
Another bad turnover by Diawara. And on the other side, Corey Boyd is going to dunk it home, and now momentum has totally shifted in favor of Kitchener.
Like you said, you have to be careful with the ball, and that was uncareful. No, not just not being careful, just recklessness.
And timeout for Montreal. You could understand that timeout because it's getting out of hands right now for Montreal. They're doing so well at the end of the third quarter, and now
Corey Boyd silencing his old ex-crowd.
Yeah, his former teammates.
Dunk.
He now has 9 points on 3 of 5 shooting, 3 for 3 from the charity stripe, and 5 rebounds tonight.
And just like that, not being careful with the ball, you were at a tie game, now losing by 10.
Sometimes, though, correct me if I'm wrong, but it takes a lot of energy to complete a comeback. And once you're back in the game, you need to keep that energy up, and maybe you might have let up a bit after you get back to, what was it, all tied up, or maybe they had a 2-point lead, then maybe you can kind of take your foot off the gas and kind of take it easy too much after that.
Well, I mean, Memby wasn't shooting well today, right?
Yeah.
He got to the line, but he also shown that he wasn't careful with the ball. And I think that was just, he was consistent with that today. Now, of course, there is tiredness. They're tired. But coming back in the game like that, and it's also, I mean, emotions are running high. You have to cool it, keep calm. I mean, we still have, 5 minutes to the game?
Yep, a little bit more than 5. And we spoke before the game about the points in the paint. And now Montreal is losing that battle by 10 points, 46-36.
And there goes your 10-point deficit.
For sure. And turnovers at least 22-16. It favors Montreal, but both teams have been a bit sloppy with the ball at times. That's for sure.
No, you said it, though. Both teams has been sloppy at times, but I feel that Montreal has been sloppier with the careless turnovers, out of bounds, stepping out of bounds, missing buckets.
And 60% shooting from the field for the Titans. That's not a recipe to win if you're trying to defend that. And 9 for 18 from downtown, so 50% shooting from the outside. Too efficient. Oh, Diawara with a tough pass. Gets blocked by Boyd. And Montreal keeps possession of the ball here with about 5 minutes to go. 10-point lead for Kitchener. All right, here's Diawara to inbound to Levy. Diawara gets the ball back. He's going to attempt that 3. Can't make it. Offensive rebound. Beckford is there for a second chance point.
Rebounding. See if we have a little press. Man-to-man.
All right, 8-point game now. There's still hope. Wow, a little bit of a little tussling. And here's Corey Boyd giving it back to Bruce. Bruce, errant pass. It is a turnover, no? Nope, it's back.
No, it's been touched.
It's been touched, yeah. So back with Kitchener with 7 seconds left on the shot clock. AJ Singh to inbound it to the point guard. Racing. Oh, step back 3, super tough shot. Very tough one, but offensive rebound is corralled by Singh, and Williams pulls a 3 and makes a 3 and silences the crowd. Celebrates.
Defensive rebounding.
Yeah, that's an issue here. And Lundele is going to pull top of the key to respond. Swish.
8-point game, Dom. 8-point game. We need to stop.
Yep, every possession is key here. Full court press once again. It might leave someone open though. All right, they're back on defense now.
Titans said in that half-court offense, seems like ISO. Feels like he's going to take a shot.
And Lightfoot will come back in at the next dead ball. All right, here's Bruce giving it to Rayson, who's open.
Time.
And foul.
No
No, 24-second shot clock violation. Yep. Thanks. All right, 8-point deficit that Montreal is staring at. Lightfoot is back with his 5 fouls. Back in the game. Corey Boyd going to the bench. And Beckford trying to save some time here. Letting the ball roll and takes the ball up and off his knee. And it's out of bounds there. Another turnover that will be costly for Montreal in this game.
Yeah, 4 minutes in. Like I said, just want to be the more careful you are with the ball.
A lot of pressure here, and the
timeout
being requested by the coach of the Titans with an 8-point lead. A little bit less than 4 minutes to go in this game. It's not over yet. If you're watching from BSL TV, stick around, because with basketball, everything can change in a hurry.
Oh, definitely anything can change with a hurry. All Montreal needs is at least 2 stops.
Yeah.
And 2-3 balls, and here we go. We're back in it.
You wish Philippe Fleury could suit up right now, and we know he can hit some clutch threes. In the fourth quarter, he's done it so many times this season. And Montreal, man, they've lost a lot of close games down the stretch. So they have the worst record in the BSL, in the Basketball Super League. And if they lose again today, it's not looking like they're going to make the playoffs, because it's based on winning percentage. And right now, their percentage, it's around the 37% mark. And all the other teams have over 50%. Of winning percentage. So I mean, it's getting complicated here, but the fans they're still showing out. Love to see that.
Oh, they love their Toundra team. For sure, there's fans showing out. So like you said, also helping the team contesting the free throws, the opponent's free throws.
As you call them, the sixth man of the year. All right, about to get back into the action now. And if you're Coach Buckley, what would have been your message there to your players?
Well, we're tired, so for sure you need to focus, and also you need to have clear communication. Make sure that everybody's unified, but solid defense.
Yeah,
fight through it, and concentration.
One of the rare games where Mason's not closing the game out. And here's Lightfoot going on the inside, bullying his way in, and nice rebound grabbed by Livy, the local player. On the other side, Dominic Welsh, good closeout by Dexter Williams.
Nice save there by the fan. Little accidents close to happen there.
You got to give credit to the Titans players. I mean, they're really contesting shots. They're closing out. After a hot start from downtown, Montreal has definitely cooled off. And here's Mambi.
Well, they're showing why they're the number 1 team in the league.
For sure.
Playing as a team.
Oh, Mambi loses this player. Gets an opening for Amari Haynes. He gets blocked there. Wanted the foul, does not get it. Have to get back on defense quickly. And 3 minutes to go now in this game. 8-point lead for the visiting team.
For me, this is the man with the ball is the player of the game for me.
Oh, yeah, and this might be the most important play of the game, because if they push it to 10, double digits, it'd be pretty bad for Montreal. Lightfoot, that might be an offensive foul.
That is offensive foul.
And he's fouled out. He's out of the game, folks.
He's out of the game.
Na, 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 na. Hey, goodbye.
Oh, wow. Oh, show of local love there.
Trying to show my singing skills. I'm not a professional singer, so don't judge me at home. Is it an offensive foul? Because he's still in the game right now.
He's still in the game right now.
He should have 6 if the stat sheet is right. Well, I don't know, man. I'm seeing 5 on the... Or maybe...
Yep, that's 6.
Yeah,
that's 6.
And referee lets him know that he has 6. I think he knows, but he's trying to stay in anyways. But can't trick these referees. They know their job really well. So I didn't sing for no reason, at least. All right, key possession here. Maybe the most crucial one in this game for Montreal. If they can hit a 3 here, they'd be only down by 5. They hit a 2. Down by 6, so let's see what Mambi does with the ball. Guarded by Rayson, who pressures him. A lot of pressure there, and a foul, so Mambi's going to head back to the free throw line. Very aggressive defense by Rayson. You think it was too aggressive?
It was proper. It was playing defense.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it seems to be the identity of the Titans all day. They've been playing very aggressive. Last time they came to Montreal, there was also aggressive basketball, so.
Yeah. And it's definitely a low-scoring game. We've seen some games in the last few days go up to 120. I mean, there's 2 minutes left. It shouldn't go much higher than 110 if it gets really crazy.
There was a lot of turnovers today on both sides.
That's a fact. 23 for the Titans and 17 for the Toundra. And unfortunately, Diawara misses the first free throw attempt, so that's costly. And he makes the second. He's now 11 of 16 from the charity stripe today, so a lot of free throw attempts from Mambi. And
trying to trap here.
Trapping, 7-point deficit, 2 minutes and some change to go in this Sunday afternoon game at Pierre Charbonneau Center. All right.
ISO action.
Here's Rayson.
For a shot.
Rayson stepping back, well defended, pass in the corner for Bruce, drives on the baseline and misses that. Little shot on the inside. And
good rebounding by Beckford, pushing up the pace.
Beckford's looking for a player. He can't get one, and finally gets Mason, who's back to close out the game. Here's Mason double team. Beckford open, top of the key, but gives it up to Welsh. Welsh well guarded. Beckford, now the shot clock's winding down. 6 to go on the shot clock. And a good finish once again in the paint by Beckford.
Beautiful spin move in the paint. Great penetration. You see, being careful with the ball. Of course, time is winding down, but it's still a 2-possession game.
Oh, Rayson, step back, loses his defender, can't make it. Montreal has a chance now. They need to push it. They need to act quick. Down 5 points. And here's Welsh, doesn't hesitate, doesn't lose any time. And back at the free throw line, Montreal is staying alive.
Montreal is staying alive. It's a very fortunate call because Welsh was actually slipping.
Kinda, yeah, we could see that.
Yeah.
From our point of view. Okay, well, big free throws coming up. A chance to make it a 1-possession game. What a game of runs today we're having. It's a tight affair. Every time you think Kitchener are running away with it, Montreal comes right back. But too many missed free throws for Montreal. A lot of attempts, not enough makes.
If he makes that one, we'll have a 4-point game.
Yeah, still manageable. Just have to play some good defense. Welsh, who's a shooter, so you know he's going to make at least 1 out of 2.
So a full court press here or a trap?
Yep, 99-95. Aggressive defense from Montreal. Tough pass there. Williams catches it. Williams guarded by Welsh. And timeout. The coach of the Titans doesn't like what he's seeing. He wants to set up a play and settle down here.
Oh, he seems to be frustrated with his guys.
He definitely does. Well, his guys are up. I mean, when you're first in the league, you have some high standards, especially if you're playing the last ranked team.
So I feel like the Titans are going to play the ball back to Rayson, and what we want to see from Montreal is basically some tight defense, especially under the basket. Make sure you handle that rebound, push the pace, attack the basket. I think we're going to see we have at least 3 to 4 possessions by the end of the game, though.
Most likely. And a few minutes ago, we spoke about bench points. I mean, points in the paint. We were at 46 to 36, and now we're at 46 to 40. So Montreal has outscored Kitchener by 4 in the paint since we just spoke about it. I think. All right, fans are on their feet for these final minutes. Final minute and a half to go. And the fans, they're loud. You can hear them in the back, in the background, most likely. They're all standing up.
So we want some tight defense. Like I said, you're looking for some tight D. Keep the same energy.
All right.
Make sure you get 2 hands on the ball. Let's not lose that ball there.
Let's go, Toundra. Let's go. Fans are chanting. They're hype. All right. Rayson inbounds it to Williams, who has an opening. He's going to take it on the inside.
Block.
He's going to get denied.
Big block. Big defense. Oh,
2 blocks. No way.
No way.
2 blocks in a row, but
that was some nice defense there.
Well, there was some contact on the play.
Who's charged with the foul? Not sure.
According to the refs, there was contact there being made.
Beckford played some nice defense with the first block, and I think Welsh came in with that second. No, or Levi came in with that second block. Now the fans need to work their magic there.
Yeah.
Make it as loud as possible.
Here's Williams. Hey, in and out. Let's go. Thank you, fans.
Good job by the fans there.
And the foul was on Dominic Welsh.
Oh, okay.
Thanks to the stat keepers here, doing a great job on the sideline throughout the whole game. It's a tough job to keep up with all the action in this fast-paced basketball.
Oh, there seems to be some confusion there.
Well, position at the free throw line, I mean on the rebounding position. They're debating, and players are back where they need to be. And Williams with the second free throw attempt.
Seems to get back with the possession of the ball there.
Oh, another miss. Can they get the rebound? They can't. Oh, yes.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Montreal ball.
Turnover on the offensive rebound. Montreal are lucky there because giving another offensive rebound on a missed free throw was not ideal, but it is what it is. A minute and 18 seconds to go. Diawara in the backcourt with the ball, getting full court press. Nope, Rayson's going to let him go. A little bit more than a minute to go. This is a key possession.
Attacks the basket, go to the line there.
Key possession here. Diawara, tough pass to Welsh. Welsh on the inside, bullying his way in, and makes it. And now a 2-point game with a minute to go. Another great show here at Pierre Charbonneau Center.
Titans going to try to run the clock down for one shot.
Well, they do need to score because they're only up by 2. Here's Rayson taking his time, though. They are going to run the clock down somewhat. And Singh,
10 seconds on the
he's
clock.
going to drive himself. And he loses the ball. Another steal by Montreal.
Ball there.
On the counterattack. Beckford. Here he goes. Euro step. And it's all over. We're all tied up, folks.
Oh, we have a game with 38 seconds left.
From being down 10 to now all tied up within a few minutes. Montreal is showing some heart, showing some fight. Here's Mambi guarding up Rayson. And Rayson using the clock here. All right. Here's Rayson. You know he's going for it. He's the man of the game. He's the man of the team. Here he goes. Step back. Mambi closing out. It's good. And that's a 3-point shot.
That's a contested 3-point shots and it silences the crowd. Wow, what a shot. For a second, I thought it was blocked. I'm sorry. I mean, for a second, I was about to say, great defense, well contested, and
I mean,
mama, there goes that man.
I mean, he loves those step back threes. He's great at making them. He's the man of the game, no doubt. I mean, he's up to 28 points, 4 of 6 from 3. I mean, you got to give credit to him. The game's far from over, though. Montreal here on this possession needs either a quick 2 or a 3-point shot. 3-point to tie it up. Maybe we'll get some overtime action this afternoon, but I mean, they used the whole clock. I mean, that was a perfect possession by Rayson. He used up the whole clock. They got the ball in the hands of the player they wanted to have it, and he took that shot at the right moment, a very tough one, and he made it to his credit.
There's not much to say. You described it very well. This is it. That was a great play. Ice cold in his veins, man. Ice cold in his veins. But now, if I was Montreal, I would go with a quick 2. The way the game was going, the way that the fouls are going, try to get a 2, maybe N1.
Yeah, you're right. You need a quick shot. Basically, whether you get a quick 3 that's open, okay. If you get a quick 2 on the inside or get some free throws, fine.
Definitely.
You need to act quickly with 14 seconds, 14.6, because all the point 0.6, 0.5, it's very important.
The way this game was going, I would go for 2 and hopefully maybe foul line, but who knows?
Hey, Beckford, no, he's got a double-double today. 10 rebounds, 17 points, 0 for 5 from behind the 3-point line. But other than
who
that,
wants the ball the most? Who wants the ball the most?
Very efficient game by Beckford, who's the player of the game for Montreal for sure.
For sure,
without a doubt. And here we go, Mason to inbound it. And we have Fortin back in the game here.
Fortin back in the game here. Probably will set a pick.
Most likely here is Mason ready to get it in. All right, here's Fortin giving it back to Mason. What will they do here? They foul.
They foul.
Okay, well,
go to the line.
I'm not sure that was the strategy for them, but maybe it was. 12 seconds to go. And now Mason at the line, who is shooting 6 for 10 tonight, 60%. Those are the most important free throws of the game for him and for Montreal, for sure, if they want to stay in this battle, in this contest.
Hopefully, let's just wait and see. Keep his composure.
Okay, Mason. First free throw is no good.
Unfortunately.
Well, now it's looking tough right now. All right, you got to make the second one at least, and then you're gonna have to play the free throw game. They're gonna have to foul right away, unless he misses this one and you get a putback. But let's see how it goes. Now shooting 6 for 11 for the game, so I would believe that he can make the second one here, and he does. Well, 102, 100. You got to foul quickly here or try to get a steal. If you can't get the steal, you got to foul. You got to foul now.
You got to foul now.
Foul. And finally, they lost a lot of time, though. They lost about 5 seconds, 5 or 6 seconds off the clock. And
hopefully the fans can do their magic. He misses at least one.
Yeah, you need one miss at least. That's for sure. All right, stepping up to the free throw line. Well, it's Bruce.
Clearly, Montreal was tired because they took too much time fouling him. You can see that tiredness, mental tiredness.
Bruce, he's 3 for 4 tonight, so he already has missed one. Can he miss this one? And he does not. Ice in his veins right there. And if he makes that second one, he doesn't ice the game, but close to it. This could be the dagger free throw pretty much. Gonna need a quick 3 for Montreal after this, whatever happens. If you want to keep the hope alive.
Do we have a timeout left?
I believe they do have one.
If you can secure that ball off the rebound.
Both teams have a timeout left. Second free throw, good. And you're gonna get a timeout here. You're gonna need a super quick 3, right? Am I mistaken on that? You can't get a 2 anymore. You need to go for 3, right?
No, you need to go for 3. Most definitely. You're gonna try to go for 3 and then foul.
Yeah.
With 3.8 seconds left.
Yeah. Well, right now I think it's about 5.6. So you get a 3 up. Like you said, if you take it really quickly, maybe you have about 3 seconds, 2 seconds left, then you foul. But then the problem is you're gonna have to go to the length of the court because you don't have any more timeouts. So whatever happens with those free throws on the other side, then you're gonna need a miracle 3 from very far, very deep. So let's see if Montreal can get lucky here.
Who's taking that shot though?
You mean the 3? I would want today. Livy's been hot from 3, but Mason. Well, he hasn't. Has he made one today? Mason hasn't. Only attempted 2 actually, so probably not Mason. Probably Welsh. Welsh didn't make one today, but he had 8 threes on Friday. I mean, Nervens has 2 for 2, but he hasn't played much in the second half. So, yeah, I don't really know today. Philippe Fleury's not there, so it's hard to say.
We'll see what the coach has in mind.
Yep.
Writing out his play.
All right, 3 seconds to go before the timeout is over, and the players step back on the court for this possession.
There was some well-designed plays by Montreal today, so
yeah,
you never know. A little magic at the end there.
I mean, every time we see Montreal play, the Toundra, gotta give them credit. They fought hard tonight, this afternoon. They have some heart. They're showing it. They're never giving up, whatever the lead is. But for next season at least, it's going to be in the last games of the season too. It's going to be about closing those
game out, and also there's been a lot of player movement as we're facing an old teammate, Corey Boyd today, and also the team chemistry.
All right, here we
Beckford being injured all this season.
Okay, Mason gets fouled. No, doesn't get fouled, but falls on the floor. Mambi with a very tough 3-point attempt. It's off. Beckford with the putback. Well, that's good, but it's a 2-point game with a second to go and 1.3 to go now. All they have to do is inbound it pretty much, but what happened?
Timeout call.
Timeout. Really? Yeah.
Do they have a timeout left?
Yes. Montreal didn't have any left, but they do. Well, they did. They don't have any more now. They're taking their last timeout. So they're going to advance the ball to half court, inbound it, and
Montreal's going to have to foul
very quickly, yeah. And then you hope they miss one, but even then, you could almost miss it on purpose, knowing.
We've seen the buzzer beater earlier.
Yeah. Well, it was actually it was not good.
It was not good,
so
but
it didn't beat the buzzer, but almost. But I think if you're the Titans, you might make the first one and miss the second one on purpose, knowing that they don't have a timeout left. So by the time you catch that rebound, the game's over pretty much. What do you think of that?
Well, you have to make the first one.
Or do you just make both and just call it a night?
Well, you have to make the first one.
Yeah.
Start by the first one. Well, we're not short of excitement, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. One hell of a spectacle. It was entertaining.
What
all
a
the
shot.
way.
That was a great shot.
Yeah, racing with the shot of the game, the man of the game for sure. No doubt about that. That's why they're number one in the league. They know how to close these games out, these tight ones, on a 3-game winning streak. Looking to push it to 4 if they can close it out, which it's looking like they will. 1.3 seconds left on the shot clock. All right, here we go.
All right. Let's see here. I'm sure it's going to go into. Here's a 10.
All right, here's the pass. Here's the inbound. And 0.1 left on the shot clock. I'm not going to say it's over, but it's pretty much over.
They might add some more.
I don't know.
At least 1 second.
Well, there was a second left, so you can add 0.3 maybe.
The time that he got the ball, he was fouled. Probably put it back. Oh.
For now, it's staying at 0.1, which just means the game's pretty much over. It's only a formality.
What do we have it for the time?
All right, Bruce looking to ice the game, even though with the time left, it's pretty much over. But let's see how he fares at the free throw line.
Yep.
Taking their time just to make sure they have the right time on the game clock. And they're actually adding some seconds here. I mean, some point.
Yeah, go back to that. Go back to that second.
They added 0.8 seconds to the clock, so we're not 0.9. But by the time you get a rebound, so if he makes both, you're down 4. If he misses the last, so you want him to miss the first one pretty much to even have a chance.
Most definitely.
Oh, okay. So if he makes the second one, you're going to make a long pass and just shoot it very quickly. So let's see. Or does he miss it on purpose? That could be a smart play too. All right, second free throw here. What does he do with it? He makes it, so there's still a chance.
Still a chance.
Full court shot maybe. Here's the pass. Might be too much time, but he does take it in time. And it's off. And it's game over. That's all she wrote, folks. And for Dominic Gildener and Sleege, Charles Pierre, well, thanks to you, Sleege, for this great game.
Thank you, Dom. Thank you. Happy Easter to everyone. Happy Easter to you.
And thanks to the fans watching BSL TV. Final score, we remind you, 105-102. Titans get the W here.